Hello, welcome to today's market outlook once again. All right, so in today's outlook, what am I going to look at? As usual, we look at five pairs: Euro USD, Gold, GBP USD, GBP JPY, and Euro JPY. Okay, so what am I looking at? So I'm going to take the Euro USD, which is the first pair, and then we see what we are going to do with it this week. All right, so this week, last week I was expecting Euro USD to come here, but then I remember I said there can be a reaction at this side, and then we had Euro USD trade into this level, and then we had a move to the upside. So this week, what am I expecting for Euro USD? So if you've been following me for some time now, you know we are very bullish on what Euro USD, right? We are very bullish on Euro USD. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting bullishness until I get a confirmation for a change in the trend of of the market. So I'm not going to go through the top down, going to the higher time frame to explain everything, since we are going to have everything very simple. So this is what I'll be expecting for this week. All right, so already I'm expecting Euro USD to move up, break this particular structure here, trade down into a particular zone here. Then we get I'll move to the upside. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the market to either break this structure, so we can have a break of structure right there. Then the market then price will move down, trade into a particular maybe a demand. When you go into the lower time frame, then we'll get something like this, or price can either start trading down. Okay, price won't break it, form some form of liquidity, trade down before we get our move to the upside. All right, so that's what I'll be expecting for Euro USD. Now the next pair, which is gold, what am I expecting for gold? What am I expecting for gold? So with gold too, I'll be expecting bullishness on gold. Okay, so the same way last week I was expecting some movement to the upside. Okay, that's the same way I'm expecting some movement for gold. Now you can see here that we had a break of structure here. So we've had a break of structure to this side. All right, so what am I expecting? I have some two levels here, but then I'm expecting price to really trade into one of this. Okay, price to trade into one of this. So I'm having this level right here. When I go to the 1 hour time frame, I have this level right here. I'm expecting price to trade. Okay, so that's what I am expecting for price to do. I'm expecting price to trade into this zone. Okay, then we get our move to the upside for this week. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting for this week. Now if price breaks this particular structure to the downside, then maybe I'll be expecting something like this to happen. So sorry, I'll be expecting price to break this low, trade like this, and then we get we begin our move to the upside. So anyway, I have two scenarios for gold. So that's what I'll be expecting for gold this coming week. All right, so the next pair is Gbpjpy-Eurjpy. So last week, as I said, I was expecting price to either break this level, trade to the downside, okay, or price to test this particular level here. So as we can see, I have these two. I still have the drawings there. So let me delete this one. So we had the second scenario playing out perfectly, which gave us about 200 plus pips. So yeah, it gives about 260 pips. So that was what I was expecting. So I was expecting if it doesn't break, then it's will move up. So yeah, that means you are still bullish on this pair. So what am I expecting for this week? Okay, since we are very bullish, what am I expecting for this week? Now I have these levels right here. So I have the first level right here, which I'm expecting price can trade into. Then maybe down here. Okay, so I have these two levels right here, and let me see. Good. So I have those two levels right there, and I'm expecting price to trade into it before we get I'll move to the upside. Now we have a break of structure here, okay, which shows that yeah, we are still bullish on this pair. And I was having a level here, but then good, I am now targeting a move to the upside. So I'm expecting price to come in, clear last week's high, okay, But then before that, I think we'll get a move to the downside before we get a push to the upside. That's the first scenario I'm having. The second scenario is price can either trade up, break the structure, come down to the zone here, and then continue moving moving up. Okay, so you can have price giving us something like this, which is also very valid. So there's another scenario I am expecting for Gbpjpy-Eurjpy. All right. Now the next pair, which is Gbpjpy, what am I expecting? So as we can see last week, I was expecting this to happen, which happened. Okay, so it traded into our zone exactly. We had about 500 pips to the upside. Okay, so last week I was expecting this to happen. So yeah, this week what am I expecting? Now from what I'm seeing, this pair has actually not been giving me a very nice price action so far. Yeah, so that's what I have been seeing. But I see something here that price is actually creating liquidity right here. So I'm expecting price to trade down. Okay, to trade down, then we get a push to the upside. Okay, since we have an imbalance right here, which I'm expecting price to fill. Okay, and then we have liquidity here. All right, and that's what I'll be expecting for this pair. So any of these zones is valid where I'm expecting price to trade down here, and then move to the upside. All right, so this is something simple I'm expecting. As I always do, I give updates of these trades and other pairs in my free Telegram channel, which I'll put the link in the description below. All right, so the link will be in the description below. All right, so our next pair, which is Euro-Gbpy, what will I be expecting for Euro-Gbpy this coming week? All right, so as we can see, Euro-Gbpy created some form of liquidity right here, relative equal highs. And then we have an imbalance here, which is not fully filled. All right, so I'll be expecting Euro-Gbpy to fill the imbalance we have right here, and then also take out this liquidity right into this zone. Okay, so if you ask me what I'll be expecting for Euro-Gbpy, I'll be expecting price to trade into the zone, and then take out this liquidity, fill up the imbalance we have right here, and trade into this zone. All right, so this is what I'll be expecting for the following pairs this coming week. Once again, I'll be giving updates for these pairs and other pairs. Okay, so I analyze other pairs and then give updates in the free Telegram channel, which I'll put the link in the description below. All right, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'll be very happy if you subscribe to the channel. All right, thank you for watching.